And there's a Kyle.
And now we have a Kyle. How you doing, Kyle? Baby?
He's still working on shit.
Take that as a yes.
I see we're doing War of the Beast today.
You guys hear me now?
Yes, whenever we can.
I can hear shit for a while.
Well, we were all just quiet. But see, did you see the title?
What the fuck's the title? Live show, what's it called? Episode 67. No, there's no title for it yet, Alan.
Oh well, did you see the notification when you when the thing would start? It's War of the Beast Part 1.
Now streaming. No, it's not.
Okay, whatever you say, Bob.
It's not, Alan. I don't see this shit. And everyone, the Art of Lore Shore is now back is now live. Check out some.
The notification, like when you, or whatever, Bob. Just whatever.
I don't see it, Alan. I just don't. I'll take your word for it, buddy.
Okay.
I know you've tried very hard to set up this joke, but clearly something went fucking
I
wrong.
wasn't setting up a joke, but just don't stop.
Crawled into your vagina.
I am just tired, dude. I am so very tired.
Fucking every. "12 seconds to launch."
FBI, open up! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Art of Lore show. The show where I attempt to paint figurines while Bob and Alan spew something about lore of this fantastical galaxy universe story verse that we called the glorious Warhammer 40,000.
while we try to stay on topic and fail.
There's no such
We're not
thing
going to
as
stay on topic.
this.
You know this.
There's no such thing as this.
Keyword try.
Well, welcome everybody. Welcome all to some more paint and lore. We're doing our normal show today, and I don't know if we just want to get right to the meat of it, because small talk, I don't really got much to say except today sucked.
Why'd your day suck, Kyle?
Just being sleep deprived, full of pain, not being able to turn my head to the left or right without immense pain, and just working on Monday. You know, the fixins.
Did you sleep on your neck wrong again?
Possibly.
Old man.
Greenleaf, hello Greenleaf, how's it going? Yes, welcome back to the original disaster. That is the Art of Lore show. We're not dying for the company, we're dying in real life.
Well, you're still dying for the company, just not a video game one.
No, you're dying to make $1.
Exactly. I even got my peppermint tea in the Necron cup, because I'm just not feeling it today at all, and trying to do natural remedy these little bit of sniffles I got. Stop complaining and go back to bed, baby. Come back to bed. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
Oh, man. Anyways, Bob, what fun do we have in store?
Well, with our new way of how we're going to start talking about all the different factions, instead of just focusing on, say, the Imperium, this week we shall start with everybody's favorite blue-haired midgets, the Tau. And this week with the Armored Fist of Mankai, Tau Battlesuits and their tech. The thing that lets them stack up to every other scary thing in the galaxy. Because when in doubt, Gundam fight.
Why is mine broken, but your guys' isn't?
For the Emperor!
I don't care. It can be broken.
Thanks for the subscription there.
Oh, wow.
Thank
With the
you.
9 months. Oh, boy. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the prime sub. 9.
9.
Yes, it has been 9 months.
You know, at this point, I'd question your intelligence for doing this to yourself, but here we are.
It just started as a, hey, you want to teach me lore? It's like, hey, you want to do it on live stream and be idiots? And here we are.
And Bob is just like that crackhead that just showed up and decided not to leave.
I mean, I can fuck off if you
We
please.
brought him on as a special guest, like episode 6 or 7, and he's just been here ever since. He's just been.
Yeah.
We just never shut off the Vox.
He's like that cat that adopted you.
The cat that adopted you.
I mean, I can make it like the cat and just go out the back door if you like.
Nah, door's shut. Can't leave.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, you stayed here too long. Sorry, bud.
Oh, shit. Do I get wet or dry food?
Both.
You get fed?
Fuck yeah.
Bees! Oh, yes. We definitely have to have, like, a bee emote or something. If we get little lethal company guys being attacked by, like, the electric bees,
Not the
I
bees,
would make
not
that an
the-
emote, because, oh my god, that was great.
Fucking bees.
Nothing make me laugh harder if we can somehow get a space marine, a fucking tech priest, and a Necron running from electric bees.
Hey, I'm
They're electric.
more than down to play more of that. I enjoyed that so much.
That game was a lot of fun.
Not the bees.
That's right, I have a paint shaker thing. I don't know if that's coming through the mic or not.
Oh, yes.
That is.
I swear it's a paint mixer.
Whatever you say, Bob. Holy shit.
Taser bees.
Are you okay? Your turn
No,
to get tased?
no, I'm having the strunk this time.
Is it on the other foot?
Yeah, I
Well.
had the strunk.
The strikes will continue until morale improves.
So just letting everyone know,
Let's see how well this works.
one of my coworkers hurt his finger, being a fucking idiot.
He hurt his
He decided to stick his hand in a roller that of a handless tire changer, and he stuck his hand in it.
He stuck his hand in a handless tire changer.
Yes.
Something tells me
While it
he
was
wasn't
running.
supposed to do. While it was yeah, something tells me you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, so because of that, the last like 4 days, I've done open to closes every fucking day. So I am exhausted.
Get this one random log here on this brush today. I do not like it. Oh, it's gonna bother me so much. We're
But
like
yes.
5 minutes in, and I haven't even painted anything yet. That's how my day has gone. Okay, there we go. I got it. I'm happy now.
Okay, try to get the lore out. Tau Battlesuits, the Gundams of 40K. They range from many shapes and sizes, friends, to little interface suits that basically act like a knight's machine, or a knight's, what's it called, Alan? The throne mechanicum. Lets them interact directly with their machine spirit.
Hey, Bob, you know you're in a wind tunnel, right?
Am I? Oh shit! Hang on. Let me turn my fan a little bit. Sorry about that,
Like
folks.
it's almost December. What do you got a fan for?
Kyle, you've seen me.
So?
I am fat. I am short. I retain heat.
Retain heat.
It's good for hunting when you're out in a field, but poor when you're sitting in a room. But back on topic, they range from just pieces of armor to big-ass mechs. And for that, shameless plug to our Discord, I shall tag a piece of picture, I should say. A photo, if you will.
Through the Discord.
Yep, shameless plug, in the general.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's like the mech size chart.
Yep. You have your regular Tau boy in armor. You have the interface armor on the far right, left, or right, depending on which way screen's facing. And then you have your XV-15, or actually that's a 25 stealth suit, XV-8s, your Cold Stars, your Riptides, and your Ghost Teals. Oh, my bad. Broadsides, not Ghost Tide. I'm failing at my lore job. But yeah.
It's understandable. It's Tau, you know.
Yeah. But I will give the Tau credit. The equipment they make is very well robust and actually designed to protect its pilot.
Wait,
Like,
they
perfect
expect
example.
long life expectancy? What?
Yes, because only the armored elite get to wear their crisis battle suits into war. And when I tell you they have a quite fair upgrades to these pieces of equipment, it is a little fucking insane.
Hey, Throw or Cheerio!
It's-
I'll get one of
say-
these days.
Hey, Cicero.
Say, you goof.
It'll never change to Alan though. It's always gonna be the same. He loves that name too much.
Oh, by the way, thank you, buddy, for popping in.
Hey, buddy!
Even though you say he should have gone to bed an hour ago.
Oh my god, I'm so far behind. I didn't even realize it was that far. Buddy, yeah!
Hello, Armageddon.
Well, hopefully
Ah.
hopefully you have a good night if you're still around. Anime and Xeno heresy is this. Protect its pilot.
Yes, because when you because let's put it this way. The only reason why the tower are able to actually equip these pieces of equipment, because they are freakishly expensive and time consuming to produce. Like one crisis battlesuit takes the same amount of time to produce as a suit of sacred power armor.
You know what? That's probably because the Tau have unions and there's breaks and lunches and stuff like
Silence.
that the Imperium doesn't have. And you know what? That's just wasted productivity. That's why those things take so
Oh, yes.
long.
And they are equipped with a lot of different upgrade caches systems. Like one of them even designed to detect the teleport flare of a Space Marine deep strike. It will hard lock onto that area, the suit's hardest and most damaging weapons onto that zone in preparation for a Space Marine strike. As I said, the Tau will always adapt because back during the first Damocles Gulf, where they got their shit pushed in, the tactic that really kicked the fuck out of them was deep striking Terminators. Because, well, tactical dreadnought armor in your back lanes go burnt.
I'm at work. Lurker mode on. Okay, well, thank you for the lurks, Zero. Cheerio.
Lurk as you must.
Work. Ugh, I'm so glad I got out of there.
As such, the Tau system's designed to, it detects that teleport flare or the impending orbital drop strike. Hard lock into position and get ready to unleash hell. As such, as I mentioned, these suits are incredibly fucking expensive. It's literally, how do I say this? It takes a lot of time to make a Space Marine power armor as it does to make a Crisis suit. But the cost is closer to the same amount as if a Leman Russ battle tank. The Tau don't use heavy tanks. Their heavy tanks are their war suits. And to be fair, they are fucking effective. It's basically a hazard suit, medical suite, combat armor, and jump pack all combined into one.
Read Armageddon's comment there, Bob.
Only place that matters. I would agree, judging that you make nice suits of power armor, sir.
Only place that matters, Bob.
As such, the Earthcast takes much time to, whenever they find a fault with these suits, they actually take the time to, let's put our heads together and make a better one. As such, you see actually upgraded variants of the suits. Like the original XV-15 stealth suit was upgraded to the XV-22, then finally into the XV-25s. Here, I'll show them this plug the old XV-15. If you ever played a fun old game called Dawn of War, you know about this suit because this is your starter unit. This was the original Tau stealth suit. And as anybody has seen, what was the show on? Kyle, you watched it with me.
Exodus or Exodite or something like that?
Exodite, yeah. The big chunky one, that's the XV-25. That's the upgraded variant. As such, these suits are actually designed to, as I said, protect its wielder. But they allow him to basically be a heavy weapons platform. Like the old XV-15s came equipped with believe it was hang on a minute. I had it written down here. Where the hell was it? Where are you, you son of a bitch? Can't ever make anything simple. Oh, burst cannon, basically a Tau Gatling gun. Which makes it highly effective at ambushing enemy targets. The problem is, as effective as it was basically just active camouflage.
So pretty much like thermal, and that will still work on it.
Oh no, thermals had a dampening effect, but there's a problem with active camouflage, how it works. It doesn't protect against smell. In fact, it gives off a very distinct smell of a little bit of iodized air. So, can you guess what happened when you threw this against people who work around that shit all the time and go, nobody shot a fucking las gun recently? It gave away that Tau stealth suits were in the area. It was even worse when they tried to use these suits of armor against space wolves.
Dogs.
The
Yeah.
space doggos.
Yes, the space doggo. So imagine you're a Tau. You've snuck past the massive amount of Imperial line. You come across this giant fucking human who has long hairs and braids. He's eating a fucking chicken leg, and he stops and he looks up right at you and sniffs the air.
You done goofed.
What the? No fucking way. And that's why the Tau, after several failed engagements against Space Marines, they came up with the XV-25. Because even if you don't have the smell, it has one other weakness that the Tau realized. It hard blended the light. And I know that sounds a little weird, so keep up with me. Hard blending light, it might change, let's say it puts the picture behind you in front of you, so it looks like you're looking through a mirror. You know what the problem with that solution is?
Hmm.
Hard edges. So to say Space Marines with their helmets, they simply change the contrast up to 11. It would make hard outlines of targets when they move. Oh, there's a Tau, bang. There's a Tau, bang. The Tau, realizing this, then came up with the XV-25. You can see how it goes from being a very hard-shaped, a lot of edges from the XV-20, the 15, to a lot more rounded in the 25. And shameless plug to Discord once more. You can see how it goes from very hard surface to more rounded. And they did this to try to counteract that ability of Space Marine war gear. Also, the thermal problem and the smell problem were solved in the XV-25 system. It got even more terrifying with the Ghost Corral suits. The XV... Fuck, what one was that? Big boys. XV-95s. Like shameless plug to the Discord once more. We're gonna go. How I'm gonna do this is we're gonna go stealth, combat, and then specialized rules for the Tau battle suits. Right now we're in the stealth suits, and then they got to the XV-95 Ghost Creel suits, and these things are fucking nightmarish. Can you guess why, Magos?
Nope.
Because they're impossible to detect. Let me say that again. They are impossible by mechanical means to detect.
Called bullshit.
Even the Mechanicus cannot detect them with advanced scanners. They perfected their stealth tech, mind you. That's why they had to go with a bigger mech. It required a lot more power in a better stealth field. So luckily, the ghost keels, which I just put in, make basically, how do I say this? I said basically the cost of a Crisis battlesuit is about the same as a Lehman Russ battle tank. It takes about the same time as a suit of power armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine the Ghost Keel suit takes about the same time to produce as a suit of, I don't know, suit of knight armor.
That. So
And
it's hard to get.
oh yeah, no, they take their time making these things. And the cost is about the same as a suit of Terminator armor.
It's almost like not even worth it.
Oh no, these things are fucking worth it. Because they get deployed most times in groups of 3. And you use them to completely obliterate enemy supply lines. This is not a front rank unit. This is something you use to basically set up the Mankai, the killing blow, if you will. They are incredibly well armed. They are incredibly hard to detect. And holy shit, are they scary to run into. Because they also come up with advanced targeting systems, counter-fire defense systems that basically if an orc charges at you. Modern day system would basically be a, tank's active infantry defense system at Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Fires that little set of rockets that just rocket right down to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, now imagine that with lasers, and you have the counter-fire defense system. The Tau. You have early warning overrides, which is a sensor suite calibrated to detect electronic signatures of teleporters.
Mm-hmm.
You have a positional, it has GPS, a shield generator, a stimulant injector that enhances the life support abilities and the reflexes of its pilot, target lock systems, so you basically has aimbot, and a velocity tracker to literally detect and shoot down targets coming down from orbit.
Oh, right then.
Do you want to know how the Imperials decided to counter this thing?
How to do that?
How they
Nukes?
melt us.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
You know what the problem is?
What?
You gotta get close to hit it with a melta. So 9 times out of 10, you're fucking up Schitt's Creek without the paddle. Now we shall move on to the iconic, the fantastic, the XV-8 Crisis Battlesuit. The mean old bastard that started it all. God, I remember back in, when I first got into 40K, like the Crisis was the big thing. They just came out. And they had a fucking meta for these damn things. Shameless plug to Discord, by the way. The Crisis Battlesuit XV-8. And this is the one that gets the nickname the Armored Fist of Mankai. Because they will operate in squads of 3 to fucking 9. They come equipped with all different kinds of weapons, including melee weapons, depending on your group. They are heavily armored. They come with anti-infantry weapons, anti-tank, missiles, and the most devastating thing is the Tau's preferred way to mass drop these things. Gentlemen, have you ever heard of a Manta?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the really big, expensive Forge World model.
Yeah, the Tau will deploy like 500 of these fuckers right from a Manta. Right on your fucking head.
Fuck you, I guess.
Because fuck you. When the Tau come in with a lot of crisis suits, they come in with the crisis suits. But there are catches to this. While effective, the crisis suit is starting to show its age. The Imperium and other foes, including the Death Guard, dear God, the Death Guard, have found ways to poke holes in its defenses.
There's a better way. Death Strike launch in 5. Oh boy.
Okay, we're getting a little overkill.
Sloppy lore. Yeah, that's okay. It's Tau.
Yeah,
nobody cares.
ask me if I'm trying. I'll give you an honest answer.
Big chunky piece of resin.
Yeah, fucking legitimately, I fucking read somewhere recently that a guy house got broken into, and he used a fucking Manta and he beat the fucking home intruder unconscious with it. He literally grabbed it and threw the fucker, and it cold cocked the guy. Fucking ridiculous. But the XV-8 is starting to show its age. While it is an incredibly effective suit of armor, the enemy is starting to figure out, oh, that's how you beat that. Oh, that's how we defeat that system. Huh. Very nice. As such, it's starting to lose its potency in combat. Like when the crisis suits first got deployed, they were nightmarish to deal with for any foe. Orc Meganoms, Imperial Space Marines, tank units, all fucking issues. So, to keep the survival system of the crisis suits active, has anybody here played Titanfall?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
Eject. The suit will literally has an ejection system.
That doesn't surprise me.
The suit will then, in certain circumstances, continue operation to keep the enemy targets from noticing its pilot. AKA, it goes full Titan mode on it. Just fuck you. Protect Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. As such, the survival rate of crisis suit pilots has improved. However, it's really starting to be like, okay, we need to come up with a better setup. Which leads me to the XV-88. Because the town found a new type of armor. I shouldn't say armor, a new type of metal.
Adamantium?
No. Iridium. As such, iridium is, how do I say this? It shares identical protective ratings as, I wouldn't say ceramite. I would say somewhere between ceramite and adamantium. It's not as tough. But the XV-88 upgrades, as they're referred to as, allowed this pilot to basically take mountains of weapons fire. Like, it was no longer, I could use a fucking anti-tank round on this. Oh no, motherfucker. Now you have to dedicate an entire anti-tank weapon to it, aka gets the tank. And then you have several other types of small upgrade systems from different SEPs. As I mentioned, you had the XV-02, or XV-802, which is the Iridiums.
I like Diva from Overwatch. I just
Yeah, nerf this. Mind you, they don't have nuclear cores yet.
gotta say,
Keyword.
you gotta yell for the greater good, though.
Bobby, you forgot to say yet.
I did say yet. I just said it quietly because I don't want to give the Tau ideas. Which this upgrade package only came available after the death of one of the the Tau's very important leaders, which was, hang on, I have it written. Nope, no Farsight. Fuck no Farsight. Farsight put this shit on onto it, made it stated issue on all his crisis suits. Because the idea before was, it slows down the crisis suit. Here it is. Commander Pridestar, a disciple of Puretide. He was slain to a sniper's bullet and caused the rout of entire Firecast warriors. Thus, the experimental iridium alloy was developed and used to produce enough armor plates to reinforce a small series of battlesuits. And then you have the XV-81 crisis suits. It's basically was made to design to counter the high casualty rate around Tau commanders, because what's the golden rule with most Xeno races, Alan?
Kill the Xeno.
Purge?
Yes, but what's the golden rule? It normally applies to Tyranids and Orcs.
Kill the big one.
Shoot the big bastard first, yes.
I thought it was also the one shoot the one speaking gobbledygook.
No, that's against heretics. If you see
Is there a difference? All Xenos are heretics, and they both deserve equal amount of death.
No, a heretic is worse than a Xeno, because he has seen the light of the Emperor and has forsaken it. A Xeno doesn't deserve to see the light of the Emperor. And you can't even argue my logic, Tech Priest.
I still say they both deserve equal amount of death.
Oh, I agree with you in that regard. It's simply different kinds. The heretic gets the flamer, the Xeno gets the bullet. But either way, the XV-81 suits was meant to counteract the high casualty rate of Tau commanders, whose zeal in battle often led to them being heavily exposed. I can't believe I just said Tau have zeal. Holy shit, what is going on with me? Apothecary, I think I need a checkup. Ugh. It basically comes with back-mounted smart missile systems, allowing it to suppress enemy forces. And it tends to be equipped with much more firepower. This is a suit normally used for bodyguards. Shameless plug to Discord, by the way. And then you have the Crisis XV-84s, which is basically just a spotter robot, a spotter suit, meant to coordinate Tau heavy weapons fire, like broadsides and that suits it.
Oh, redeem the stretch. Oh, definitely.
What did I do?
Oh, God, my back and neck is all destroyed.
Ah, fuck me, that felt good.
Holy. I'm not focusing very well today, so I definitely apologize for that, chat.
Same. It's just been a bad day for all of us.
Tau suits. I'm listening about Tau suits and trying to get a lot of this backlog done.
Sounds like you need to do more paint and chills.
I agreed. I would do way more paint and chills if I didn't have to worry about all this crazy work that just come out of nowhere.
Next comes the XV-85s, the Enforcer battlesuits, which is actually exclusively issued 90% of the time to Tau commanders. It is more sleek, more maneuverable, and actually has how do I say this? You see how bricky the Crisis suits are so far, right, guys?
Yeah,
Mhm.
like blocky.
This one actually can how do I say this? It can pull the Muhammad Ali, if you will.
Go boxing?
It can dance, as what I'm trying to say. It can float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Oh, okay. So you get the shuffle going.
Yes, because it's supposed to actually help its warriors, its commanders, stay the fuck alive. It also kind of looks a bit cool.
We got the Tau getting totally fucked up by the Necrons on this cup.
Yes, because for some reason they thought, oh, just because I can go completely invisible means people who can literally see other dimensions can't see me. Which, speaking of which, Kyle, did I mention to you what Trazen said?
Not right offhand.
Since the humans are in need of a savior, and their golden god emperor cannot step off his throne, that leaves me.
I
do
remember you telling me about that now.
Yes, because I was confused as fuck. So apparently Trazen is now... It's looking like we might see a three-way civil war. If you catch my drift.
So we might actually see a Necron Imperium alliance.
I mean...
Will our show become canon?
Oh dear God.
Possible.
Wouldn't that be fucking humorous?
We became canon before it was even cool.
That would be hilarious if there's all of a sudden they do something in there where there's a tech priest, a Codicea, and a Necron all doing some bullshit.
We'd stare at it and go, oh.
Did we just influence lore?
You're like, all right, lawyers, call GW. They want to copyright High Horse? We'll copyright High Horse.
No, all I want a
Schmeckle.
Nope, I don't want even a speckle. You have to send me a Gilliman model.
With your brand body pillow.
You're goddamn right.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
Yes. We gotta get that emote made too.
And then you gotta send me another model. It's a little table with a Codicea librarian, a legless tech priest, and a Necron trying to paint shit while the other two are laughing their asses off. But back on topic.
There you go, our first tangent of the day.
Let's take like
Yeah,
a
that's-
second tangent.
Let's say we're closer to 3 or 4, gentlemen.
Oh. That's not like really a record or anything.
Oh fuck no! What episode was that?
There was one where I was just considering just naming the episode the Tangent Hour or some bullshit.
Wasn't the one like we were doing fuck. I don't remember.
Good. It's probably best. And then finally, the last of the Tau combat suits. You have the XV-86 Cold Star, which is an incredibly rare subsection of XV-8, designed thoroughly for one type of combat. If you two can guess what it is, I'll give you a cookie.
Don't you already owe me a cookie, fish?
Why'd you have to add bitch there, you fucking legless prick?
Because you're, I don't know, you got bitch.
Let's see, maybe I was offering you a second cookie.
The fuck if I remember.
But yes, the suit, the Cold Star, is designed thoroughly for void combat.
I would figure with the name Void Star.
Cold Star, but yes. It is a wonderful suit of armor, and the Tau designed these to actually try to counteract boarding actions. I believe the Cold Star was developed right around the end of the Damocles Gulf Crusade, and became very popular in an attempt to counteract the Plague Fleet's boarding actions.
So they're made to take out the goddamn Death Guard, technically.
Well, they're effective against Death Guard boarding actions. Because even if you're an undead plague-filled bastard, you still need oxygen.
For now.
And here it is. Now you have the standard issue, and finally the XV-89s, which is regularly the XV-8 or XV-8, just fitted with the iridium armor modifications, simply to give better protection to all crisis suits. Very smart. I have to actually give the Tau credit for this. They actually have been working to keep their people alive. If Mars showed the same dedication, I might have Tartarus armor by now.
You'll live.
You see that? But the truth of the matter is, crisis suits are most dangerous not when they're the hard line of infantry, but when you use them almost like shock cavalry tactics, if you will. If you know what I mean. You use them almost like a moving reserve. When an enemy breaks a line, you send in a shitload of crisis suits just to reverse it. Kind of like what humans on Vrax did with Ogrins. Dear God, with the Ogrins.
That's another thing we're gonna have to talk about because I don't know much about that either.
What, the Siege of Vrax?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Christ.
That's going to be another, like, 20-parter.
Is that a
Yeah,
big
that's
one
good.
too?
Oh, dear Christ. It was a 5-part Imperial armor book set, Kyle.
Oh, okay. I suppose that's a lot then.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Kyle. If you guys all really want it, I can start trying to find my old Imperial armor books.
It would be a really cool story. Talk.
And I'll try to dumb it down decently sized so we don't do 20, 30 fucking episodes on it. We're not doing another Imperial Legions, for love of fuck.
Talk about Space Marines for about a year.
I still regretted that decision, but I was like, fuck it.
You're invested.
Oh, there's
now,
Cicero.
son.
Let's go!
I guess that's I guess that's
I guess I gotta go find my Imperial Armor
Shovels!
books. I guess that means I gotta go find my Imperial Armor books. Where the fuck am I gonna find it in this fucking library?
The Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, you think that would work. However, Space Wolves were in here at one point, and nothing has been organized since. There's a Raven Guard who purposely keeps pulling out the fucking bookmark positions for shits and giggles. And there's a White Scar who literally will come in here, take something faster than I can see it, goes out, comes back, and puts it in a different spot. Check between porn. You know what? With Space Wolves, that's a very good question. Hang on, let me go look. They're probably looking for pictures. But yes, that was the Crisis series of suits. Now we're going to move into support patterns, which we'll start with everybody's favorite support pattern, the broadside. Mean, green, and full of armor. XV-88 Crisis or XV-88 broadsides. Basically, you're super heavy armored. Your super weapons. Normally, it's a system based off I want to say it's based off the XV-8 chassis. But you start sticking on rail guns, massive rocket pods, heavy rail guns. The shit you only see on their hammerhead gunships. Thus, very effective and very, very angry.
Almost like orcs.
Oh yeah, no, this is the whole. Guess what these were actually designed to do, Kyle or Alan? Now that you mention it,
Fight the orcs.
yes, these were meant to counteract orc armored assaults.
Ooh, sorry, chat. Oh, I had something sneezy. Because aren't the orcs like the favorite of the Tau?
Yeah, no, Tau hate the orcs like nobody's fucking business. And now you have currently a new pattern. Everybody knows the basic pattern. Now you have the current pattern of broadside battlesuit, the V2As, which these ones are just. It's basically how do I fucking. You tell me what this looks like.
XV8. Chunky.
Yeah, it is a chunky boy with an even bigger heavy rail weapon.
I know a
Well,
certain
because that's
Kevin
what
that
you
has
need.
that model.
Oh, and twin linked plasma rifles mounted to the backs. Then you have the Nadas Sept comes up with a different variant, which is equipped with twin-linked high-yield missile pods and twin-linked smart missile systems.
So
And
smart missiles are pretty much just like guided missiles, practically.
yes, and it comes with a fucking seeker missile, which is basically a hunter-killer missile if you're Tau. Which is still fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that is kind of ridiculous.
Missiles for days, son. Missiles for days, son.
Hey, that's for days.
And then you have the let's see if I can find it. Ah, there she is. The Riptide. I forgot to mention this when I was discussing the combat suits. Because, well, that bitch is chunky. When I say chunky, I mean chunky. Because You tell me if we're starting to reach the Gundam phase, gentlemen.
the Gundam phase.
You tell me, are we getting to Gundam yet?
About to.
Big, heavily armored, it's just a souped up crisis battle suit. These things are literally freakishly expensive and powerful, but they're designed to fucking wipe an entire field of battle out. Because fuck you and the enemy war machine you're up against. And I'll give you 3 guesses what led to the creation of this suit of armor. Go ahead, Alan. Say it.
No.
The skittering death. These weapons were designed to counteract the Tyranid swarm tactic. Because, much like we learned in World War I, charges don't go well if you're going down a much faster rapid-fire weapon.
Well,
And
yeah.
And then you have its variants, the Ravana and the Yappa, which are just different typifications, better for anti-armor and anti-fucking material. We'll go with that word, material. And then you have the one that the Mechanicus really, really fucking hate. Come on, Alan, you know the name of this one.
Yeah, my brain doesn't work, bro.
You sad man. I need to get you some Death Wish coffee.
Yeah.
The Storm Surge.
I know.
Titan. The Titan Bane. This is the one that actually brought down a Warhound Titan. The big boy. This suit of power of Tau battle suit was designed to counteract the use of super heavy and Titan level threats. It even comes with a oh fuck yeah, dude. It even has a second Nova generator, which is a giant fucking plasma generator for its Titan killing weaponry. Depending on the books, this weaponry can either be as potent enough just to breach the shield. It has to work to break down the shields of a Warhound Titan, or it will literally eat shit and slice through a Warlord Titan like it's fucking nothing. So we're gonna go with the happy medium ground that it can base a few shots can slay a Warhound. That sound fair?
Yeah.
Not entirely.
Pardon?
It doesn't sound fair at all.
Mind you, these suits are incredibly fucking rare.
They better be with that much fucking firepower.
And they don't actually have the same range as Titan weapons.
So you gotta get close, and then you can go poof.
Well, yeah, it's like the same. It's the same process with a storm or shadow sword. You sit there quiet till the Titan gets close, and then you shoot the shit out of it. It even comes equipped with 3 ballistic suits or they are most times they're a team of them will be of 3 of the suits will be mag lifted in under a fucking manta. Only 3. That's how heavy these fuckers are. However, they are. Here's a perfect picture of how these things can probably overwhelm the defenses of a Warhound Titan in mere seconds, in mere moments. Look at all them weapons, boys. Look at all them missiles.
That's a lot of missiles.
That.
They are incredibly fucking dangerous, powerful weapons of war. And then they're deployed like this. in teams of 3.
Oh, sorry, body hurts. Everything hurts.
Sounds like it. And there's only one type of suit that's more devastating to Titans than the Mighty Storm Surge. And I do believe this is a Forge World only model. So luckily you would not see it much times in
Because when they cost like fucking $300.
the Taunar Supremacy suit. Oh, I fucking wish it would be just $300. This thing would probably run you close to 8. Look at the size of that motherfucker, Alan.
I'm getting to it right now.
Damn.
Jesus Christ!
That's a lot of railguns.
It was meant to counter the increasing numbers of enemy super heavy elements, including Imperial Knights, alien Biotitans, and how do I say this? And fucking Necron super heavy monoliths. This thing's meant to counter the Necron weapons. It is equipped with a pulse ordnance multi-driver, aka it's a mass driver on its fucking back, as its main weapon. It can engage and destroy even Titan-sized weapons if used correctly. You can either have this swept out for a Nexus missile system or a heavy rail cannon and fragmentation cluster shell launcher as the weapon's primary weapons. On each of its arms is mounted a tri-axis ion cannon, for aka fuck you. So yeah, Tau suits are scary.
They sound like it.
Especially when they're that
Now-
fucking big.
Now, do you want to hear how the Imperium learned to counter these pieces of equipment?
Melt against.
Not even Meltas. In one book, it might not be canon because I don't think the author knew what the fuck he was setting up. The Imperium busted out an old piece of equipment.
Rocket launchers?
No. The
What?
old Legion Fell Blades,
Oh, some fell blades.
aka Volkite weaponry. And these suits are also incredibly fragile to gravitic weapon systems. Because I'll give you 3 guesses why.
Those are heavy as fuck.
It's 2 spindly legs trying to hold up a small mountain of metal. It'd be a real fucking shame if
Yeah.
that weight tripled in 2 seconds. A real fucking shame.
Yeah, so it just makes the legs go snap.
And then the suit would cave in on its pilot. So yeah, fun times all fucking around. Or atomics work very well, which leads us into the last suit we're going to speak of tonight, at least that I have written down, the hazard suit, which is designed to deal with certain pesky assholes, if you will. It is completely immune to biological, radiological, and what's the other one? Biological and chemical-based weapons. And according to one book, this includes the Life Eater.
A life eater.
The Life Eater.
So it's completely sealed then, pretty much.
It's not just sealed, it's hardened. Because the Life Eater will eat through soft seal. So yeah, the Tau have actually started to counter up the Imperium's dangerous weapons.
For now.
I'll give you 3 guesses what it doesn't counter.
Trying to think. Titans?
No, there's something much more an easier way of dealing with it.
Artillery.
Possibly in a way.
Infinity of the God Emperor, our undying Lord, and by the grace of the Golden
Well, to be fair,
Throne,
nothing ever holds up to Exterminatus.
I declare Exterminatus.
Depends the Exterminatus.
Buttercracker.
Oh, fuck. Psychers. Psychers are also a very effective counter to Tau suits because they call it the mind silence. We call it, I'm going to pick your fucking toy up and I'm going to smash it in the ground with my mind, asshole.
With my mind.
Another thing that could probably be very good against it. Oh no, so sorry. Fucking something stuck in my throat. I had it in my head and now I fucking lost it. Jesus Christ.
It's one of them days.
Just one of them days.
One of them days.
Yes.
But that was all the Tau stealth, all the Tau's armor sets. There are small variants here and there that aren't really worth going into, but this is what's allowed the Tau to survive in such a dangerous galaxy. They actually invest in their infantry, and we need to hydrate.
Hydrate. Thanks, bye. We should hydrate.
Thank you, Jack. Oh, hello, Jai. How you doing? It's been a while. Oh. Whew. So far, I hope everyone's night is going well so far. I don't know
But
how
yeah.
much longer Bob plans on going because it sounds like he's getting towards an end or an
Yeah, it's-
intermission.
That is the last of the suits, but I will lead you all with a tidbit. I'll see if anybody can guess the topic of next week.
Oh, we're getting a tiddly bit.
Let not fear of death stay your hand, nor defeat your courage. The warrior who will prevail is the one who conquers death, and who becomes one with death, as we have.
One with death as we have?
Mm-hmm.
Hans?
I'll narrow the field. It's going to be Eldari we speak of next week.
Oh.
Oh, the Eldari gods. Probably Yanid.
Is that the Yanari? Not the Yanari are the death god people, right?
Yeah, but this is not who I'm speaking of.
Let none hear of death stay, hand conquer death as we have. I have no idea. Well, now we do.
Harlequins?
Not Harlequins.
Harlequins,
Oh.
yeah, because they got they still have their god, right? The laughing god. He's always
Take a wreck.
playing jokes.
I shall give another little tidbit. Beware my wrath, for I am the harvester of souls, and none shall escape me.
Harvester of souls.
I think I gave it away. I bet Cicero's gonna name it right now.
Well, jokes on you.
If I know,
Cicero's
I can't think
lurking.
right. I can't think. My mind is blank.
Cicero, you are correct. We shall speak of the Phoenix Lord of the Dark Reapers, Makan Ra.
Phoenix Lord of the Dark Reapers. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
And I
Who?
shall Magan Ra. I shall post a picture into the Discord.
You only have to tell me it was Xeno bullshit.
I think you recognize that model, Alan.
Was it Grim from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? Damn, I was so close.
Boogie!
I remember that show from a long time ago.
Oh,
that
so
was
many.
that was a hell of a show, though.
There was one thing I will always remember, and that was because it made our mom so mad. Destroy us all.
Oh, destroy us! Oh, you had the fucking Mandark from Dexter's Lab.
Yep,
Jesus
that's him too.
That was the other one she couldn't stand. Our mother.
We were no longer allowed to watch that show.
episode.
We were not allowed to watch the show after that.
Yeah, that show got banned in the household pretty quick for anything.
And after that, I don't know. Maybe we'll finally speak of some lore of the Tyranids.
Get on some
We
mid
need
lore.
those.
We really need to
Nidlore.
do some Nid lore. Or maybe we'll jump to Chaos Demons. There's always more to talk about there. But next week, we shall...
Well, I think episode 69 has already been spoken for when it comes to
Oh,
Chaos
fuck.
Demons.
You're fucking right. It
'Cause
has
we're
to
on
be
episode
demons.
67, then we have 68, and then episode nice.
You're goddamn right. Hang on, I gotta change my scripts around. I made a small error. But that's all I have to say. Any questions, guys? Any suggestions?
Why are the Xenos such filthy heretics?
Because they're godless heathens.
But why though?
Because they're godless heathens.
That's why you are supposed to fix this.
Yes. Tech priest. They have AI. Go fix that.
I'm sorry, but I'm an engine seer. I'm not that type of magos.
They don't use sacred oils when fixing things.
Sacred oils need to fix that shit. You know it.
They don't. In fact, they say you don't need to pray to the machine 3 times before you open a case.
All right, Kyle, can I have my legs back? I need to go. I need to go beat Bob for heresy.
That's it.
I'm not the one doing it.
There's some heresy there.
That's
I'm
some
not-
serious fucking heresy.
I'm not the one doing it. Go blame the... I can't say that.
And
The
here
V-head.
we see a
go.
high-ranking Magos of the Forge World soaking his mechadendrites
Soaking
in
his
holy oils.
In the holiest of
Holiest of oils.
Say, Bob, I need to smack you. I need to smack you with the heresy stick because you said something that's an extreme heresy. And then I need to go completely exterminate out and say goddamn Garden World.
Their worlds, right?
Obviously.
I like how Nightbot
Good.
decides to spam everything all in one go.
Yeah, that... But the fuck, Nightbot?
God
Where the
damn
fuck
it,
if you-
Nightbot.
I dropped the ball, so I just gotta drop everything at once.
Where the fuck have you been? But that's all I had for the night. It's not really big topic, simply because... Cow.
And we're sorry too. Like another reason why it's probably gonna be a shorter episode is we're all dead inside right now. Work has been killing us.
Yeah, we're all a little dead inside.
Yeah, this isn't. As you guys probably know, this isn't our full job. This is literally just a hobby for us. So our
Full
lives
job,
outside
sir.
this.
We play Warhammer. We need multiple jobs to stay afloat.
Oh, Spy's asking what kind of army are those ones, and he says
Chaos
that is so valid.
Chaos
what we got here? We got the Chaos Demons of Khorne. These are
That are still-
actually Yuki's models that I have been working on for the past few months.
You need to hurry the fuck up.
I literally have the Blood Reaper done. I have one of the Blood Crushers done. I did this as like a test run, so I'm like, okay, let's get one of the Blood Crushers fully done, see how it comes out. And then I have 10 of these doggos are done. So all I got left now is this whole 20-man blob of Bloodletters. And I got 2 more of the Blood Crushers, which I got the mounts almost done. I gotta do the brass and that and touch up, but it's been a slow process. I was expecting this to be done like a month or 2 ago. I'm way past my deadline I set for myself. Way past.
We went from being stupid slow work-wise to being dying.
Yeah, I work in the heating and cooling industry, and it suddenly got cold over here in Michigan, so work.
Surprise.
And let's not even talk about how many fucking cars I've done lately. We had a sale at work.
Oh, you get a sale and get all the extra work in there. That sounds like fun.
And then also, yeah, like I said, guy got hurt because he decided to stick his hand in a handless tire changer.
Like, you'd think you would have realized it says handless on there. You don't need to put your hands in it.
You think?
That's what I would have thinked.
Huzzah.
All right. Well, I was trying to just get you guys to talk some more, especially maybe discuss if anybody liked our Lethal Company videos. They want some more of that.
Oh, I would not mind doing more Lethal Company. That game was so much fun.
I'm going to let you in on a secret. They don't get a fucking choice.
Well, on the YouTube, if anybody watches our YouTube or subscribes to YouTube or
Oh, and here comes the waifu with a knife getting ready to stab me.
oh, wonderful. Well, if anybody is with our YouTube or anything, I have 2 episodes out of our Lethal Company runs. I chopped them up to just kind of get like the funnier bits. Try to chop down 3 hours or 2.5 hours of cuts. So those of you that want to watch it, it's on the YouTube. If you like it, let us know. We actually really enjoy that game, and we'd like to play more for you guys. If you guys want to catch it on stream, or if you prefer that you'd rather just wait till I cut it down and put it on the YouTube video to cut out a bunch of dead time, which is fine with me. I'm fine with it. So let us know. Same as always, you know, give us a follow if you like. Check Discord. Subscribe to the YouTube if you really, really want to watch some really bad early episodes, like our pilot.
Don't do that.
It's really bad, but it's on there. And yeah, so
Or if you want to have a laugh, tune in to the episode about Rowboat Gilliban.
That was my favorite
I think that was
episode.
our 50 follower episode special.
Yeah.
Yep, because I got thrown in a box. And I remember dying in that box laughing so hard with the new name of Rowboat Gilliman every 10 minutes. Not
Yeah, I
even every
decided to
10
do.
seconds.
It was really funny. I decided to do a short story about a short history about Rowboat Gilliman, and every single time I had to say his name, I came up with a different name for him.
It was pretty good. Pretty good.
It was top left. When you're working at a soulless pizza company dying inside, you need a laugh, and it gave one.
Whatever helps.
Whatever helps with the 18-hour days.
But all right, I think that's it for today. That's all the plugging I can think of. So
Don't forget the Dubby.
we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, Dubby, Art of Lore, 10%. Yay.
Jesus Christ.
Anywho, so I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by, checking us out. We're gonna try to raid, see if it works, because I think the last couple of times it didn't want to. It really didn't want to work, but we're gonna go ahead and do the raid over the Serdavicus. He's on actively, so it was say hi to him. I think he's getting ready to finish his truck, battle wagon,
It's
truck?
Orc Truck.
Whichever one it was.
You too, Jai. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by.
But
Hope you had fun.
It's been great. Yes, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good morning, wherever we're at, around the world.
It's 10 o'clock in Freedom Land. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, especially for us corporate slaves.
Oh boy. But everybody, thank you for stopping by. I hope you all have a good night, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye, everybody.